If you want to be understood and be heard, and you want people to listen to you, speak with shorter sentences with shorter words. Nowadays, people are too busy. People have attention deficits. We are constantly bombarded by information. Look at the social media. Look at the mainstream media. Look at Netflix. We have so much choice, and we don't read books anymore. We read information. We read articles. We read feeds on the social media. If you look at Twitter, now it's X.com, it actually has limitation on the words that you can say. And that's actually a good thing. So I've been analyzing some of the greatest accounts, some of the accounts with the most followers. Actually, those are people who are able to convey what they're saying with shorter sentences. They use words succinctly, and they use words precisely. And if you look at some of the best speakers, public speakers, politicians, celebrities, some of the best ones, the speeches, are the ones with powerful short sentences. I once used AI to calculate the average word per sentence on these speeches. And not surprisingly, most come out shorter than average. Because I think given the bombardment of information, people become very lazy. And since we have lack of attention, then people are intrinsically looking at things that are more easily digestible, things that are broken up in chunks, things are easier to understand, easier to digest due to the shorter attention span and due to the instant gratification. I'm not saying this is good or bad. I'm just saying this is a different way looking at speaking and looking at writing as well. Recently, I try to write more succinctly. If I write long sentences, I know something isn't right. Because as a minimalist, you understand there's a better way to say what you say with less building blocks, and to hit that sweet spot between meaning and word use is an art, and I've been practicing it. Sometimes I use AI. I ask AI to correct my writing so they are shorter, they are to the point, there has brevity in it, and that's about writing. And to thinking as well. Sometimes we tend to think too much, and we are drawing concepts anywhere. We're drawing thought, and the thoughts are mingling together in our brain. And that's when we get overwhelmed. So actually the art is actually to make it shorter. In your thinking, if you think through writing, that's even better. Get a piece of paper and write short sentences based on what you're thinking, your thoughts, concept, and ideas. But just make individual sentences. Don't mingle them together. And you will find this will help you to think better, to think more clearly, and you'll be able to distinguish thoughts, opinions, and facts. So don't be afraid to use periods in your conversation or writing. Don't be afraid to use pauses in your speaking. Don't be afraid to use shorter sentences. And remember, shorter sentences usually is more powerful than longer ones.